Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Very good. Very good. Once I got snug as a bug in a rug, man, all of a sudden it was 7 o'clock this morning.
Looks cozy.
Yep, it's nice and warm.
Well, good morning. Today is the beginning of day 4 of the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail. We got to this very beautiful campsite on the Mulberry River last night at the end of day 3. And today we're going to carry on. Day 4 is without a doubt the most technical part of the OOAT. At least the first half. We will leave camp this morning, drive up a dirt road just a couple miles, and then we're going to get after it. It is a very fun, one of the more technical trails in the Ozarks. So it is no joke. I've seen stock rigs complete it. I've seen full-size rigs complete it. But it's a good one. It's a real good one. And then it's got waterfalls later in the day. Beautiful scenery. Day 4 is my favorite day. So we're gonna finish packing up camp and then head out. What?
Real funny.
What?
Real funny.
What's the matter?
Real funny. Bunch of ladder thieves.
What's the matter?
Well, I know Ribby will jump, so he's good. But
Hey, where's how you getting down?
I guess I'm gonna break my legs with my ladder.
I don't know.
I don't believe you.
All right, we are off on the dirt. And in all seriousness, this beginning part of day 4 is the most technical part of the whole 5 days Ozark Overland Adventure Trail. If people don't feel comfortable with this, I highly recommend skipping this first half, which is just a northern loop. It's very easy to distinguish it on the map. It's a loop that goes up from Highway 215. There's no way to confuse it. And if you're not up for it, or your rig's not up for it, and you just don't feel like, you know what, I just don't want to deal with that today, then just skip this part and carry on the rest of day 4. But if you're up for a challenge, let's go. We're on it. Right down in there is where we're going.
This is a great trail.
Yes, it is. This is where the fun begins. You got 2 options here. You can take the fun line, which is this one, or there is a bypass around it if you're not feeling so flexy. All right, here we go. This will definitely test out the articulation in your suspension. I swear it's definitely gotten more washed out than the last time we've done it, but I think it may have gotten washed out so that it's easier now. That was unexpected. Or I'm just so used to it that it doesn't faze me a bit. That's also a possibility. Well, let's see how the IFS handles it. Question is, will he stay on 3 wheels or will he teeter-totter on 2 at some point? Robert knows exactly where to put his tires. No, I think he's got it. Keep the body panels off that root over there. Yes, you did. There are some beautiful water crossings on this trail, none particularly deep. And there are some nasty mud holes that, if you don't pick the right line, it can very much be deep.
I looked at it earlier, and it was like 8 o'clock tonight that it was coming in, unless it's changed since.
That's good. Yeah, we do have some significant rains coming in later today.
Sounds better than 6.
Yeah,
but it'll be raining all the way up through noon tomorrow.
What is this? What has happened? All right, I'm not sure what's going on down in here. This looks radically different than it did a year ago. Well, this is kind of a choose your own adventure area.
Is this a choose your own adventure spot?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't look like it used to. People have been choosing a lot more adventure options through here, it looks like.
They used to have 3 choices, now you've got 30.
I guess this is right. Huh. Well, this makes me sad. The side-by-sides have just ripped this little area up. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Yeah, that, like what I just drove through, it's not a mud hole anymore. I don't understand what's going on here. Well, I got to be honest, my excitement level for day 4 is, I mean, this is still a great trail. And we're not even to the best part yet. But because of the proximity to Bird's Adventure Center, and I think it's the Mill Creek OHV area, this whole area here is just overrun with side-by-sides. And that whole choose your own adventure mud hole area has just become a disaster and makes me very angry and sad and all the things. So I'm grateful that this area is still open. I mean, for years I have been just anticipating the day for the Forest Service to shut this down. I guess they could close it off and make it OHV only, but I don't know that they would do that. But I am anticipating the day that they shut this down because it's just so torn up in places. Ugh. This is why we can't have nice things. But this is a beautiful water crossing, and I love it. Look how pretty it is. little section does get real tight and overgrown in the summertime, late spring. Sometimes you can't even see through this. The vines come in so thick. This is a little spot I've always wanted to camp at, but never have. I think that'd be pretty, but it is awfully close to this road and could get annoying. All right, from here we start the uphill climb, and this is where things get a lot more challenging. Stay in it. Turn driver just a little bit. Turn driver just a little bit. Driver. You're trying to get your tire in a little wedge. Right there. Go. Other way. There you go. That's it. What happened, Dave?
Knocked that first one barely, like, and then next thing you know, it actually went down the base of your Jeep.
How did I fit my big old white Gladiator through there?
Crap. Scraped the whole dang side.
Oh dang, yeah, it did.
The clip's still in there?
No. Dave, you still got clips in the body. Well, if you wheel a Wrangler or a Gladiator, it's always good to have spare fender clips.
It's actually good to just keep your plastic fenders instead of metal.
That is true
so
too.
if you do this, you don't dent your quarter pan.
Yep.
Trying to slowly work them in.
Then go.
Yeah, we will need some zip ties over here because the plastic rivets.
Good as new.
Nice.
Good as new. Perfect.
Rob, why don't you grab your chainsaw?
Memory from day 4. Well, that was unfortunate, but it's just plastic fenders. No big deal. Does have some a little body memory from the log dragging down the side of this Jeep, but everything functional is still functional. This trail is just it's just a long, methodical hill climb. You got rocks, you got things you got to watch out for and deal with. You know, pick your lines good, pay attention. Like this this rock jutting out here, don't want to hit it. Come on. Come on, climb. There we go. Boom. Got it. Made it.
You may want to go ahead and just lock it up.
Little driver. There you go, right there. There you go. Perfect. There you go. Keep coming. Keep going. You're fine. Got it. Perfect. Just all about that tire placement. The other option is to take the bypass, but that's no fun. Woo! Inches to spare. All right, this little section here is, I've had PTSD from this section since created this first video in 2020 because I broke my window out on a route. .4 degrees off camera. Well, Dave's not going to let a little fender slow him down. He's going to keep on going, keep on having fun. Well, there we go. He is staying far away from the wall as possible. Oh, just grazed the roots with his mirror. All right, well, that was fun. Up until now, there's been bypasses and go-arounds for all the technical things, but from here on out, we get bigger rocks and there's no bypasses. Sully is such a good Jeep. He has done so well over the years and just climbs up all the things. I know there will be a day that I have to say goodbye to Sully, but when that happens, it is going to be a very sad day. I will probably even shed a tear. There you go. Now straighten up. You got it. Are you locked in the rear? All right, just give it a bump from there. Give it a bump. Boom. That wasn't a bump. There you go. That's a bump. Whoa! didn't like straddling that big old pointy rock, but
Hey, did he just go to the left?
yeah, he went to the left of that. All right, this is, I guess we just call this the wall, because it is a wall. Wow, this just gets more and more.
This is gonna be interesting.
This just gets more and more dug out every single
We
year.
ain't done yet.
This is the wall, Robert. We're there.
This is a fun one.
And it's wet. Ben, lock your front. Oh, almost had it. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Very nice. Piece of cake.
Straighten up, straighten up. Straighten up.
Send it.
Yeah, you're about 18 inches away from the side.
That's a 4Runner doing Jeep things.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's a 4Runner doing 4Runner things. Well, that was fun. Everybody did great. That was definitely the hardest part of the trail. We've still got, you know, little rocky parts here and there till we get to the top. Hey, this is another place where it's just all torn up. Don't even try that one over there. That will kill a rig. That is nasty. Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy.
My turtle? Can you back her up?
You're
Back her up.
yeah. That's a rollover waiting to happen right there.
How much content you need?
How much you want to give me?
You got to bump it out, but you got to watch that tree, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go way passenger.
I think you're going to have to just get up there and then back up once you're up there.
Or not. What are you doing now?
Yeah, it's just pushing me too far over.
You think?
I might get
You're
turtle
coming
with my
way
tire
over
and
now
pop
than
back
you did
over.
before. You just eating it now.
It's a good effort, though.
I tried.
It's a good effort. There we go. Well, after that mud hole, the trail just kind of smooths out a little bit, and we're almost up this hill. All right, and that concludes Fly Gap. All right, well, that's good. We're good now. Okay, we're gonna come back and go to the right here, but first we're gonna go this way to go to a pretty overlook. There are tire marks on this. Do not drive up this. This is not part of the trail, and people have gotten tickets for doing so. Ugh. This is not Moab. This is the Ozarks. But you know, people just think they can do whatever they want to and turn everything into a off-road park.
I just had the same conversation.
But it's worth a little detour up here. What is this, Hanging Rock Hollow? What is this? I can't remember the name of it. I just call it the Overlook. It's a beautiful spot to visit in the fall. Oh my gosh, leaves everywhere. Bright oranges and yellows and reds. It's a little gray right now, a little brown. Come on, Ben, you got it.
Also in jeans. Where'd you hand grip?
You go you go straight up and you put your hands down low. Yep.
There you go. You got it. Good job.
So put my upper body on the rock, kind of plant like a seal. Be all right.
Oh, it is quite cold today.
As we just talked about, this is not part of the trail.
All right, after that, we're going to cruise down in two-wheel drive for a few miles and reconnect to the highway. Find a little spot to pull in, eat some lunch real quick, and then continue on. The day is not over yet. We've just got to get to a different section of the Ozarks where there's waterfalls and more. There's more good stuff coming. I love this day. Day 4 is my favorite. If I haven't said that yet, or 10 times, is definitely my favorite. But if you're not up for that, then you just skip this northern loop, and you don't do it, and you just carry on the rest of the day. Well, we zipped down the highway for just a few miles, pulled into one of the canoe launches on the Mulberry, and now we're back on dirt. Oh, pretty water crossing here.
Where Emma's second Wrangler did its first water crossing.
Oh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. There is a waterfall up here around the corner that is right along the road. Curious to see how well it's running. I suspect it's not going to be just anything amazing, but it should still be cool. A little waterfall. Not much. Get the toes in it. Well, after hitting it hard this morning, it's nice to have just a little scenic drive through the country for a little bit. It is getting significantly colder. John checked the weather while we were stopped for lunch, and we actually have a fairly decent chance of some wintry mix tonight. We are highly motivated to get to camp before the rain moves in, which based on what we've seen, looks like if we could get to camp by 4, then we should be in good shape. Looks like the rain moves in about 5:30ish or so. So that's what we're pushing towards. We are definitely not going to dilly-dally on these dirt roads where we can put down some miles, make up some time. All right, we're starting on another one of my favorite little trails. It's not really long, but it leads us down to Murray Creek Falls. And I've seen reports from just about a week ago that the Forest Service has actually been on this trail and graded a lot of the rocks and stuff out of the trail, which blows my mind that they were even able to do that. This trail, though not anything like what we did this morning, it had some fun rock ledges and it had some little challenging spots. Of course, this direction we're going downhill instead of uphill, but still, it was a fun little trail. So I'm curious to see.
There's your black bear.
Curious to see
Hey, that bear.
what it really looks like. Well, so far it just looks like they've turned this into a muddy mess. This didn't used to be this sloppy through here. A little more harder packed. Yeah, thanks Forest Service. This is great. You did a bang up job here, people. This is nasty. Well, this is the section that had the rock ledges. Yep, there's no more rock ledges. Did they fill them in? It looked like they filled them in. They filled this in. They filled in the rocks. Oh my gosh. I tell you what they've done is they have actually made this a lot harder to go up, because this is a nasty slippery mess. It will not take nature long to undo what the Forest Service has done through here. This is ridiculous. This is no longer one of my favorites. They have ruined it. Like I think they even filled this mud hole in. They even filled in that mud hole. Wow. And they've actually done this all the way to the waterfall. They just drug a bulldozer all the way through here. Well, at least they didn't mess this up.
We're going to be at Murray Falls at 2:15.
All right, this isn't messed up. That's good news. Beautiful. Well, right after that water crossing is Murray Creek Falls. And it's a beautiful one. This is one of my favorite campsites in the Ozarks, but it's small, it's uneven, and it's very difficult to get this many rigs into it to have a good place to camp. So when you get to here, you kind of got a decision to make. If you've got a small group, you could camp right here and call this the end of day 4. That's kind of how I originally designed it, but the reality is, especially if you're doing this on a weekend, this campsite's really hard to find open. It's very popular. So I think since it's still so early in the day, we are going to press on, and that's the thing. Once you get off this trail, your options for camp are kind of back along day 2, the end of day 2. Sometimes when we ran this back in 2020, we actually had to go back to the exact same camp that we did at the end of day 2. So just some decisions to make here. Right now, I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful waterfall, and I think we'll carry on from here since it's early in the day. Well, I'm a little sad to be leaving Murray Creek Falls, but it's just so early in the day, and I know that there's a much better campsite just north of where we pop out on the highway. And with all the rain expected overnight, that can turn into a flood zone pretty easily. Whee! Oh. Kind of got a little low in the middle. I am stopping here because this area has just gotten torn up too. There's multiple paths through this area. And the best line that has been the best line for years, since the beginning, before all this crap was cleared out. The best line is still the original. All of that is sloppy, goopy, nasty mess. This one is sloppy, goopy, nasty mess. Which
way did I go
when you got stuck?
Yeah.
Right there.
Was that one?
Yeah. This one looks deceiving because it has the high sides, and it's a lot of times it's overgrown. This one has a hard rock bottom and has since very first time I came through this area. But people see how long it is and are scared, and so they go and tear up all this other stuff. So if you are headed, we're headed east, take the right. If you happen to be coming from the other direction, headed west, take the left, or take the far southern line through this stuff, because that one has always been easy. See? Nice hard rock bottom, super easy. There's nothing. The rest of them, you're gonna be there a while. Well, if you choose not to camp at Murray Creek Falls, the Union Schoolhouse kind of marks the end of day 4. The Union Schoolhouse is probably one of the best preserved old one-room schoolhouses in the Ozarks. It says 1929. That's when this specific structure was built, but this schoolhouse actually dates back to the 1800s. The original one did burn down, and they rebuilt it. Now it is well preserved, and just walk in the door and you are escorted back in time. You should get a real sense for what growing up as a kid in this type of area would have been like. I guess technically this could be divided into 2 rooms. But I just love all the history that you get to see around the Ozarks. You know, day 3, we had Bub's cabin, whatever that was yesterday. Wow, all these days are kind of running together. Today, ending at the old Union Schoolhouse. There's an upstairs to this, so don't forget to come upstairs. I love this old stove. One more crossing of the Little Piney, and then we'll hop back out on the highway for a minute. Well, we made it to the end of day 4. Got this beautiful, massive camp all to ourselves right here on the emerald green waters of the Big Piney. I love this campsite. Stayed here a few times. Never stayed here when it's been warm enough to enjoy the rope swing and enjoy this really, really deep pool. It's just absolutely beautiful. Definitely gonna have to come back here during warmer months. Bring the paddleboard, go float upstream. This will be incredible. So we it's, what is it, 3:15. Look at that, 3:15. Only took us an hour to get here from the waterfall. So we've got hopefully plenty of time to set up before the storms come. Maybe we'll get lucky and the storms won't come. But anyway, I think that's perfect. All right, we were ready for the coming winter rain, freezing rain stuff. I haven't used my awning in like forever. That's gonna come in handy tonight. Dave is taking advantage of the time that we have. Gonna try to get his front fender put back on. This is what's known as bathing the fenders, getting them prepped for reinstallation.
Yeah, you're gonna need all new plastic rivets.
Look at that, good as new.
By the new trail mechanics.
Apparently, we lost Paul. After 4 days on the trail, Ben has reached his limit and is desperate for a shower. Looks cold. I think you're struggling a little more there than you were at the waterfall.
Do what?
You're struggling more there than you were at the waterfall. Well, we've improvised a bigger shelter. We found a lot more wood. We are ready for the winter storm. Well, it is almost 8 o'clock and the rain is starting to come down. Good night. So we're all bailing for our tents. I just turned on my diesel heater, gonna get it warmed up first, but I got the awning. So anyway, so this is day 4. Definitely my favorite day. Now I've heard that there's been some changes, that day 5 can be a bit gnarly. Someone just messaged me, so We're going to figure it out tomorrow, which will be the next video. So be sure and subscribe to the channel if you're not. Give the video a like if you did. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you like what we're doing and you want to consider supporting the channel, get access to special events, special content, all of our GPS data, in addition to the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail is free to everyone. But all of our GPS data is for our patrons. And for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. I will see you in the morning, or for you next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.